it's time for favorites. I'm pretty late. I usually do favorites before the end of the month, but I'm kind of late with my February favorites. But I have them here for you, and there's a lot of brushes I have to review for you. But I'll start with the other stuff, and then I'll get into the brushes. I got this a while ago. I hauled it for you a couple weeks ago, and I've been using it, and I really like it. I don't know if you've seen the commercial. I swear there was 1 week when this came out, and they had the commercial on. I must have seen it 4 or 5 times in one day. I was like, okay, I'll try it. Anyway, it's the Nivea In Shower Body Lotion. I mean, there's a white bottle and then this bottle. I got this one. It's for very dry skin. I think the other one isn't. It's for, you know, regular skin, I think. This has almond oil in it, and I gotta tell you, I really, really like it. Basically, it's a simple concept. You use your shower gel or whatever in the shower, and then you put this on and wash it off. You put this on, wash it off, and it just keeps your skin moisturized. And I notice I need to use less lotion after I get out of the shower. I still do use lotion because it's so freaking dry. I don't know if you can see there's snowy already. I think it's been 5 inches so far today. Yeah. So, it's been super, super dry the last couple weeks. It snows every couple days. So this is really, really good for super dry skin. So I'm glad that I got it. So I really, really do like this. And I always like to try those hyped up commercial things that they put on just to, you know, let you know, whether you should even bother. But I think that's a good one. If you have super dry skin and the winter months are being really tough on your skin, that's something to try. I thought I'd tell you about a fragrance that I kind of rediscovered this February. And I don't know if do you use your perfume as often in the winter as you do in the summer? I do. I wondered about that, if people do that. But hey, Max, I kind of have been using Daisy a lot this month, and that's from Marc Jacobs, and this has been around for a while. I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful scent. It's great in the spring and summer, but for some reason I've just been drawn to it this winter, and I've been using it, and it's a really, really, there's a couple different ones. Like I got Daisy Eau Fresh, I just got that one, and I loaded up on a bunch of perfumes and fragrances from where did I get them? FragranceNet.com or something like that. But anyway, I'm going to do a really, really big fragrance review of like 20 fragrances after I use them all and everything like that. But I'll wait to do that in the spring, just when, you know, people are kind of buying new fragrances. I figure that'll be the perfect time to do it, and I'll have a good review for each scent and figure out what I'm going to say about how each scent smells. It's so hard to do fragrance reviews. Anyway, Daisy has been really good to me in February, and I wore it again today. I wore this in a video recently, and I really, really love it. And it's not spring, but this makes me think it's spring. It's a NARS Audacious lipstick, and the color is Lana. It's orange, and it's beautiful. So let me go ahead and swatch it for you. It's such a beautiful color. I have a bunch of reds and things like that I got from them. I haven't worn many of them in videos. I've been wearing them, you know, here and there in everyday life, and this one I have just been going nuts over. So this is Lana. It's a beautiful, beautiful orange. In the Audacious line, there are a couple really pretty red oranges and oranges that are kind of brighter oranges than Lana, but this is like the perfect one for me. I love it. This I told you about loving in a video I did weeks ago. I talked about 4 different new mascaras. I gave you a review on them, but this one I just cannot get enough of, and I'm at near the end of the tube. I'm getting nervous, but I'm going to get another one because it's so good. It's Maybelline's Lash Sensational, and I've been using it all a month. It's the first week of March. I've been using it. It's just such a great mascara. I love it. Max, what are you doing, man? So yeah, let me show you the wand if you haven't seen it before. It's just my favorite new mascara that's out. This is the wand, and yeah, it's so freaking good. I mean, the wand, I looked at it and I was like, I don't know, but it is really great. It's very messy though. If you see, like, look what's going on around here. It's super, super duper messy, but I don't care. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right. This has been my favorite kind of nudish pink to wear, and it's from Bite Beauty, and I've just been using it a lot. It's called Rhubarb, and I got it in one of the sets, but I think they sell it separately as well, so I just wanted to tell you about it. If you're looking about my skin tone and you're looking for a really good nude pink, this is a great, it's so cool to take with you because it's in that pencil form. I love that. It's really good. I just have it in my pocket half the time, and I just wear it. It's like my everyday nude. I'll show you the color and swatch it for you. Look, I've been wearing this out. It twists up from the bottom again, which is great for on the go. You don't have to worry about sharpening it. And I've just I've just used it till it's like at a slant. But look at this beautiful pinky pretty color. Now, if you are of a lighter skin tone, this will work for you too. It just will look more pink on your lips. But on me, it's kind of like the perfect pinky nude. So really, really, really pretty. So that is Rhubarb by Bite Beauty. Really, really pretty. It's a high pigment pencil. If you want to look it up on the Sephora website. It's a high pigment pencil. I'm enjoying that. Those new flat topped, I think I hauled them recently, like 2 weeks ago. Oh, actually, I don't even need to talk about that because I'm going to talk about what's on my lips and that Bite Beauty product in my super long review video. It's going to be a review of a lot of products, so it's going to be a long one. Next, before we get to the brushes, I have to talk to you about Brow Wiz. I have just recently gotten my first Brow Wiz pencil by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is chocolate and it's perfect. I've been using the sucker every day. Oh, you get a little spoolie on one end, and I'm so late to the game on this. Everybody's tried this. I was the last person in town to try it. But there it is, and the color is chocolate. This is the same color. Chocolate is what I also have in the Dip Brow, which is my all-time favorite brow product. But I've been doing this lately. I don't know why. I feel like in the summer I really need to define my brows more. In the winter I don't as much, but that's what chocolate looks like swatched on my skin. So that's chocolate right there on top. So yeah, I am so in love with Brow Wiz though. It's so quick to do your brows and they look really, really neat and pretty. All right, the brush review set that last month I reviewed the Bold Metal set by Real Techniques, and this month I thought I would review for you the brushes for Ulta. This is the, what is this set called? The Airbrush set. Now this is the least expensive set. I wanted to try something more, they're not as inexpensive as my wonderfully loved Real Techniques brushes, but they still aren't super duper expensive. These are mostly the eye brushes, and they range from anywhere from, I got these on it when I had a 20% off coupon at Ulta, so they rang up for like $12 each, things like that. So reasonable prices. If you look up this line on the Ulta website, you'll see the prices are reasonable. Now this is the bronzer brush, so this was more expensive. This was in the 20s, but next time you get a 20% off coupon from Ulta and you need brushes, consider these. I love these. These are fantastic brushes. And again, I didn't need a lot of face brushes because I kind of am like oversaturated when it comes to face brushes, but eye brushes, I can always use more. So anyway, again, these are the IT brushes for Ulta and the Airbrush line. They have, I think, 2 other lines. I think one is Luxe, maybe it's more than 2 other lines of brushes, but they're more expensive. These are the inexpensive ones when it comes to that. So this first one is the Airbrush Essential Bronzer Brush number 114. I loved this. I'm going to give you a close-up shot of this. I got these brushes back in November when I got my 20% off coupon from Ulta. So I've been using them since then, and I love them. They are just, they wash up beautifully, no shedding, hardly any shedding. I don't remember these shedding at all. I think when I used the concealer one with the cream, that was the only time one of them shed. The first time I used it with a cream product. But these just don't shed. They wash up beautifully, and they are very substantial brushes. They have some weight to them, which I think is nice. And they're just really well made. Really well made. This bronzer brush is one of my favorites now. I just think it's a lot fluffier than I'm used to for a bronzer brush, but if you like fluffy bronzer brushes, this is perfect. It really hits, you know, the points on your cheek, and then it really makes bronzing, which is something I don't take a lot of time to do on a day-to-day basis. It really makes it very super fast for me. So I love this brush, such a good brush. Now I'm going to go through the other smaller brushes. Now this is one of my favorites. It's the Blurring Concealer Brush. It's number 103, and again it's called the Airbrush Blurring Concealer Brush. Fantastic brush. I use this sucker every day now. It is so good. It's just the right size. I use it with my MAC Pro Longwear. I've used it with my NARS Creamy Concealer. It's just a fantastic brush. It's just the right size to get the job done for concealer under my eyes quickly and efficiently, and it just really just airbrushes the concealer on, and then I can set my concealer and I'm out. So I love it. This next one is the the Airbrush Blending Crease Brush. It's number 105, a fantastic brush for blending. I love this brush. I've used it with concealer as well. It just doesn't get the job done as fast, but after using it with concealer, I just decided to go ahead and just stick with eyeshadows with it. I also put cream products on, like Maybelline Color Tattoos with that, and it was fine. This is the Precision Eyeshadow Brush, or it just says Precision Shadow, number 112. Fantastic brush. Perfect size for getting like all over lid color. I would have used that like today with what I have on my eyes, just some gold all over my eyes, a quick everyday. Usually I do like one color and one or two colors for, you know, just an everyday going to work kind of a look. And this is perfect for that. So it's the 112 Airbrush Precision Shadow Brush. And these are just basic brushes. That's what I love about them. They're basic brushes. Airbrush Blending Shadow Brush. This is the 107. So it's a little bigger and fluffier. The bristles are a tad bit longer than the last brush I showed you. So if you want something a little bit bigger, this is the one. I wouldn't say that you need both. I'll put them next to each other just so you can see. So on the bottom is the 107. That's on the bottom, and on the top is the number 112. So yeah, the 107 is just going to be a bigger brush. I wouldn't say that you need both. The next one is the Airbrush Angled Shadow Crease Brush. It's number 117. Wasn't the other one? Oh, the other one was 107. I'm just making sure I got my numbers right. Okay, because the lettering is in silver. I'm just making sure I'm reading it right. So this is the 117 Angled Shadow Crease Brush. I love these kinds of brushes. I have a bunch of these from Bare Minerals that are really, really good that I bought. And this is just right up there with it. And did I mention that these definitely wash up really, really easy and nice no matter what you use. But yeah, that's the Angled Shadow Crease Brush, and it's just perfect at that angle to just get right in there. I love it. All right, next up, these two brushes I probably didn't need, but I wanted to try anyway. This is the number 124 Precision Smudger. So a great smudger brush for smudging color around, you know, very close to your eye. Yeah. That's usually what I use that for, smudging out liner and, you know, just if you're matching kind of on your bottom eye line, the shadow that's on the top of your lid. That's kind of what I use that for. So yeah, very, very soft. All of these are super, super soft, so that's good. I like a soft brush. I don't like putting no hard brushes by my eye. This last one is the Smoky Liner, number 125. And again, this is kind of, I use the same kind of a way. But yeah, here is the look of it. It's just a lot pointier, so I think it's really good for that the inner corners of my eyes. I like using it for that. Just because it is pointier, you can really get into the inner corners of the eyes. If you want to use a brightening color right in there, that's great. So guys, I can't say any more about these other than check them out. Most Ultas have them. I notice I have two Ultas near me. One has some of the brushes, and the other one that is a larger Ulta has all of the cosmetic brushes that they sell. So it might be worth it if you have it nearby to definitely check them out and feel them. You gotta, if you can, check and feel the brushes. Make sure they're soft. Make sure you're happy with the way they feel on your skin. But they're definitely worth checking out the next time you're at Ulta. And they have a really good return policy if you need to order them online because you don't have a store near you. But I highly recommend these. These are fantastic. So thanks for joining me for February favorites. I'm gonna film the long review video. Now, I shouldn't say that. I don't think it'll take that long. I'm going to film that next. Oh, did you notice the braids are out? Oh, I took them out, and my hair, I got it Texlaxed. It's so long. I don't know what to do with it. I have no idea what to do with it. It's like a long bob. It's like down here. It's like the longest it's ever been. So I'll probably be doing protective styles and things like that with it. You know, just to let it grow. All right, guys, talk to you later. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had a great February, and March is on its way. Hopefully, this is the last of the snow. I'm hoping this is the last of the snow. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.